Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something totally wild. We are unpacking a fascinating animation concept that brilliantly flips internal biology on its head by sending a highly specific, visually rich watermelon on an epic journey right through the human body.
So here's the big question. How do we actually make complex human anatomy accessible and, well, genuinely fun? I mean, we've all seen those dry, flat textbook diagrams, right? But imagine getting a personalized, fully animated biology lesson. The real challenge here is figuring out how to keep a focused learner completely captivated while mapping out these super intricate internal systems.
Okay, get this. The core concept centers around a friendly, surprisingly realistic watermelon. It's got these big, expressive eyes, a smiling face, tiny little limbs, and it's literally navigating its way through a transparent human body. Just picture that for a second, a walking, talking piece of fruit acting as your personal anatomical explorer. By making the body itself transparent, we get this incredible window right into the microscopic world, but we never lose sight of our delightfully bizarre guide. It basically turns a pretty intimidating subject into a completely inviting playground.
Section 1. The Watermelon Protagonist. Let's meet your guide to the human body.
Now check out the brilliant contrast happening here. You've got this whimsical, kind of Pixar-style character, but it's exploring hyper-realistic anatomy. Honestly, this juxtaposition is an absolute educational masterstroke. It uses that comforting, familiar style of character animation to anchor us, but, and this is absolutely crucial, it refuses to dumb down the actual science. The organs aren't just simplified, goofy cartoons, they're presented with strict, detailed scientific accuracy. So we get a learning environment that feels rigorous for sure, but still wonderfully inviting.
And just look at how this internal world is lit. The whole aesthetic relies on vibrant colors, using soft blue and red lighting to create a glowing, totally immersive atmosphere. You know, instead of making it look clinical or overly graphic, this lighting acts almost like a spotlight. It draws your eye exactly where it needs to go, making the body's internal machinery feel genuinely artistic, all while highlighting the incredible, intricate details of our biology.
Section 2. A scientifically accurate journey. We're mapping the internal route.
The camera smoothly follows our little guide through a really highly structured route. It begins by navigating the glowing blood vessels, drops down into the stomach and intestines, pumps right through the muscles and heart, and finally arrives up at the kidneys and brain. It's not just jumping around randomly, you know? It's tracing the continuous, logical pathways that literally keep a human being alive. This ensures we clearly understand how all these distinct systems physically connect to each other.
And throughout this entire journey, the character constantly breaks the fourth wall. It's walking, pointing, and speaking directly to you. This is just an incredible tool for active learning. Instead of some detached narrator droning on, you have a physical presence actively directing your focus. I mean, when this little watermelon points its tiny arm at a beating heart, your eyes naturally follow. It completely ensures you never get lost in the sheer detail of that hyper-realistic anatomy.
Moving on to Section 3, Hydration and Vitamins Explained. This is all about visualizing nutrition in action. As the watermelon moves along, it actually releases these tiny sparkling water droplets and nutrient particles right into the body. And actually, this is where the choice of a fruit protagonist makes such brilliant thematic sense. It takes a highly abstract biological concept, like how food breaks down, and makes it wonderfully tangible. You literally get to watch this sparkling energy actively flow out and nourish the surrounding organs.
This brilliantly illustrates exactly how those vital nutrients spread health right through the bloodstream to keep everything functioning. Look, it's one thing to read in a textbook that vitamins travel through your veins, but actually witnessing a glowing trail of droplets illuminating the body's internal highways, that gives you this sudden intuitive understanding of why hydration really matters. It reinforces the core lesson beautifully, without ever feeling like a boring lecture.
Section 4. The Cinematic Visual Style. Rendering the Microscopic World.
Because this isn't just a simple cartoon. We're talking 4K resolution and HDR. We're talking volumetric lighting, ultra-realistic details, smooth camera movement, and a truly colorful cinematic style. Every single glowing blood vessel just pops with incredible clarity. And the massive depth? It makes you feel like you're exploring inside this cavernous, glowing space. It really proves that educational media can rival the visual spectacle of a blockbuster film, commanding your attention from start to finish.
To wrap things up, I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. Could blending playful, whimsical characters with ultra-detailed, hyper-realistic anatomy actually be the future of educational media? By stripping away the intimidation factor of biology, using a friendly, talking piece of fruit, But entirely without sacrificing the scientific accuracy, we create a space where curiosity just thrives. Thanks so much for joining me on this breakdown, and I will see you in the next explainer.